everybody, it's Stacy from Slightly Unbalanced, and I'm going to get on with the tutorial. I have my wine for sipping and claying at the same time, if you can do that. Anyways, I have a square mandala that I'm going to do that's going to go on a little table. I have some elements made, not all of them. So if you have some elements made, that's great. If not, you can hit pause and assemble your elements together. If not, then let's just have at it. All right, I'm going to put my wine down and I'm going to flip you up. I'm sorry for the glare. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. So I have my 4 elements for the corner. Okay, I also have, I'm using this sharp blade tool. And I have these 2 tools. This one's good for picking up little pieces and maneuvering them around. Actually, this one's good for whittling them off. This one's good for picking them up and placing them down. And this one's just a little bigger. Actually, that's not even the one that I want. Let's see if I have the one that I want, the other one that I want. It might be out with my painting tools. Nope, right here. I got it right here. I'm going to put that one away. Okay, and then I have my burnisher, which I probably won't use till closer to the end. And then I have like I cut a blade, or I broke it in half, and I have a small one here. I'm just gonna clip my hair back up so it's out of my face completely, and hope that the dog doesn't come in here because he's made with fur. And I'm going to, oh, I had to mention dog, and there he is. Who wants to see my doggy? You want to see my doggy? Oh, what's that, baby? It's a cutie patootie. Hi. You're going to help me clay? Huh? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're going to go outside and play with Daddy. Yeah? Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Okay, let's go my arm. All right. Back to claying. Whoop. Get the magnet on there. Okay, now back to picking up, and I'm going to place these in the corner. Probably just drag it out from there. I mean, I could just do like this and have some hangover and then cut the hangover later, but I think I want the whole thing on the board. So I'm just gonna go like this. That looks pretty. Let's get a second corner up here. Oh, that one's been sitting around a while. And I'm not gonna, I'll just touch them gently to put them in place, instead of like burnishing them down. Oh, look, I have a corner that needs to be cornered. Whoop. Drag it out a little bit until it's in place. And same with this one. There. Now, I'm not going to measure them because this is square, and I'm just not going to measure them. I always go by the seat of my pants. With a mandala, you kind of sort of have to, depending on what direction you want to go. So I have these pretty blue ones right here that I'm going to put in between. And I can start like the long side. I'll do the long side. And I'm just going to put it on the edge because I haven't decided. Now I can go in between, and then if I want, I can measure and see how many inches are in between, since it is square. It's a little different with round because sometimes you really got to space it out. Excuse me. So we have 12 approximately 12.5 inches. So half of 12.5 inches is 6 1/4. So I can put, I'm actually going to mark with a dot 6 1/4 to put another blue one right in the middle. And I just measure up with the center of the cane. I could have done them all an inch. I could just go from one side to the next. Let's measure it. Let's measure it. Let's do it. Might as well. In between, we have 5 7/8. So what would that be? Or we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we go 3 and 1, 2, 3. Or I can just guess I'm just going to eyeball it like I always do. My eyeballs are pretty accurate for the most part. And if you squint at it, you can see if the sides are equal. Let's see, if I measured before and I could get like 15 on a side. So I'm just going to see if I can't put 15 of these puppies on the side. And then on the other sides, this side here, I'll find a different cane to put in. See, now since I measured it, it might not. Sorry, I don't have any music. I don't even know if I have any Spotify music, because I don't have a Spotify account. Music. It's always more interesting with music. See, let's pick this one up. Pressed it down too early. Let's move it over. And if there is a big space at the end here, then I will adjust it. But it looked like it said it, you know, when I measured it, it was 15 inches, so I could get like 15 of these because these are like an inch wide. See, you can already see there's going to be space. So that is why I will add a little bit of space. Sorry, my girlfriend's coming home from the airport, and I might gotta go get him. Just a smidgen of space in between. There's a bug in here. Why is there a bug in my room? Why is there a bug in my studio? I think this was the halfway point right there anyways. See, I might need to put a little bit more space in between. So with the mandalas, it's not going to be exact. I'll just add a little bit more space coming out. Maybe there's a couple pieces that are just too close to one another. See, these ones are a little too close that I can see, just a smidgen. So maybe by the time I get to them, there'll be enough space to move them over. That's looking pretty good. And I'll just move this little guy over a little bit more, and that looks good to me. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, so I miscounted. But that looks good to me. I'm going to go with that. And if I wanted to, I could lay something over it in between. If I wanted to do something drastic, you know, I could always put one of these to cover up the brown, but I don't have to. I mean, I could always grout it. I don't know that I want to grout it. So, all right, I have to turn my board around because I can't work from that side. So bear with me. That looks pretty good. Maybe I'll maneuver them a little bit during a commercial break. I don't have commercials. They have commercials, but I don't have commercials. I was going to look for music. Let's see, Spotify. What does Spotify have? Let's see. Maybe later. Maybe listen to my liked songs, I guess. I don't know. If you don't like the music, I'm sorry. I'm just doing it for background noise. Okay, I have no idea what music this is. I wonder if it's my kids' music. Jesus. Really? Let's go somewhere else. Let's go for some classical. Oh, that's always a nice song. Cello Suite number 1 in G minor. That's always a nice song. Looks like I'm hanging over a little bit here. I might have to move them all down. Feels like they're hanging over, but they're not. Alright, I'll just keep going. Or this is going to be another 3-hour tutorial. Well, this is good. I thought I was going to have 15 of them, and it's not 15, it's 12, so I'm happy with that. I have some extras in case I would like to do something else. Like I said in the beginning, oops, pause. Hi, sorry, I had to run an errand. My girlfriend had to be picked up at the airport. Anyways, I'm back. Now I can get back to my wine too. And I don't know how I'm going to pause it and then come back and do the other ones. Anyways, back to this. Thank you for obliging me. And look, I need to squish them all together because now I ran out of space here for a whole one. Excuse me. I could go a different direction, but I'm not going to. Now I gotta squish them all together. Great. Alright, let me put my readers back on. And we will pick them up carefully and move them over. I think this side's going to be a little tighter than that side. Come on. See, this allows me to scrape the bottom, and who cares about the texture underneath because that is a-okay. It's going to be covered up anyways, right? Well, like a little bit of breathing room in there, but not too much. I could start here and move over a little bit. You don't need to move over a whole lot, but enough to get that piece in sideways. Oh. Alright, I'm just going to continue to move these down a little bit more. So this is what, part 2. And instead of sipping wine, I got some hot and sour soup while I was out and about. And I'm going to eat that in between. And maybe I'll sip my wine also. Okay, so that may have worked a little bit. I'll just pick that up, put that on there. Oh, bring this down a little bit. Alright, I'm happy with that. I think that's pretty so far. It looks pretty good. Ikandiclay canes are very lovely little adornments. Hot and sour soup, yum. So, if you want to take a break and catch up, or oh, I brought a fork. What was I thinking? Can't have soup with a fork. So, I could, these fit nicely on the side. And I've got some smaller ones, as you see over there. These ones here that I could use my tool, that I could add into the middle to tie the big ones together. And that fits perfect with 3 across. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Why does this one look like it would take 4? I guess we'll split. Oh, that one cracked. Nope, it takes 3. I'm happy with that too. And then I have these little circles here. I can put these in there.